The Himba people of Nambania. The Himba people, also known as the Ovunabe, are a semi-nomadic indigenous group who reside in the northern region of Nambania and southern Angola. They have a unique culture that is deeply rooted in their traditions and customs, which are reflected in their way of life, including their clothing, beauty practices, and overall appearance. The Himba people have been able to maintain their cultural identity despite modernization and globalization, making them a fascinating group to study. In this video, we will analyze the Himba culture's version of beauty, their clothing choices, the process of obtaining and creating materials, and the factors that are influenced their fashion choices. The Himba people have a distinctive concept of beauty that is reflected in their clothing, hairstyles, and body decorations. The Himba women are known for their intricate hairstyles, which are used creating a mixture of red ochre, butterfat, and herbs. The red ochre is applied to the hair, giving it a distinctive red color, while the butterfat is used to keep the hair in place. The herbs are believed to have medical properties and are used to treat various ailments. In addition to their hairstyles, the Himba women also adorn themselves with jewelry and body decorations. They wear necklaces made from beads, shells, and animal bones, and bracelets made from copper or brass. The Himba women also wear traditional skirts made from animal skins and beads. The skirt is tied around the waist and falls to just above the knee. They also wear a small apron made from animal skin that covers the genital area. The Himba people's clothing choices reflect on society's values and beliefs. For example, the Himba women's skirts and aprons are designed to cover the genital area and are seen as a sign of modesty and respect. The jewelry and body decorations are also seen as a way to enhance their beauty and express their cultural identity. These clothing choices are not a reaction to society, but rather a reflection of their culture and values and beliefs. The Himba people's process of attaining and creating materials for their clothing and body decorations is influenced by several factors, including economic, gender roles, environmental factors, and technological advantages. The Himba people are a semi-nomadic group, which means they rely on the environment for their resources. They use animal skins, beads, shells, and bones to create their clothing or jewelry. The process of attaining these materials is influenced by the availability of resources in their environment. Gender role also plays a significant role in the Himba people's process of attaining and creating materials. The women are responsible for creating the clothing and jewelry, while the men are responsible for hunting and providing meat for the tribe. This division of labor is a reflection of their traditional gender roles and has been passed down through generations. The Himba people's fashion choices have also been influenced by colonization and trade. The Himba people were first introduced to Western clothing during the colonial era. However, they have been able to maintain their traditional clothing and continue to wear it as a sign of cultural identity. The Himba people's traditional clothing has also become popular in the tourist industry, with many visitors eager to experience and learn about their culture. The Himba people's clothing choices have also been influenced by their religious practices. The Himba people practice ancestral worship and believe that their ancestors' spirits live on the natural world. As a result, they often use animal skins and other natural materials in their clothing and jewelry to honor their ancestors. Class structure is another factor that is influenced by the Himba people's fashion choices. The Himba people have a hierarchical society, with the elders holding the most power and influence. The clothing and jewelry worn by the elders are more often elaborate and ornate than those worn by younger members of the tribe. This is a reflection of their social status and the importance placed on respecting and honoring the elders. Environmental factors also play a role in the Himba people's fashion choices. The Himba people live in a semi-arid region where water is scarce and the temperature can be extreme. As a result, their clothing is designed to protect them from the sun and regulate their body temperature. The animal skin to use in their clothing provide insulation, while the red ochre and butterfat is used for hairstyles and body decoration is to protect their skin from sun's harsh rays. Technological advantages have also been influenced the Himba people's fashion choices. With the introduction of modern tools and equipment, the Himba people have been able to create more elaborate and intricate clothing and jewelry. They now have access to metal tools such as needles and scissors, which have been made the process of creating clothes and jewelry much easier and efficient. In conclusion, the Himba people's culture and beauty practices are a reflection of their traditional values and beliefs. Their clothing choices, hairstyles, and body decorations are designed to enhance their beauty and expression their cultural identity. The process of obtaining and creating materials for their clothing and jewelry is influenced by several factors, including economic, gender roles, environmental factors, and technological advantages. Their fashion choices have also been influenced by colonialism, trade, and religious practices, class structure, and scientific advances. Despite these influences, the Himba people have been able to maintain their cultural identity and continue to wear traditional clothing and adornments as a sign of pride in their heritage. Studying the Himba people's culture and beauty practices can provide valuable insights into the importance of culture preservation and the role of fashion in expressing cultural identity.